Got no time? Got a test? It's time to cram.
Hello dear students, how are you all? The great aim of education is not knowledge but action. Welcome to Maths by Murtaja sir. Today we are going to solve SSLC Model Question Paper 3 for Class 10 Mathematics strictly based on the State Board syllabus and exam pattern. This session is specially designed to help you understand how questions are framed in board exams. Learn correct step-wise presentation for full marks. Identify important repeated concepts. Improve speed, accuracy and confidence. Avoid common mistakes students make in exam. If this video helps you, keep practicing daily and believe in yourself. Success in maths comes with consistency. If you want, I can also provide Hindi-English mixed version, motivational opening lines, subject-wise customized icebreakers, closing remarks for each video, thumbnail title ideas, PPT or script format. Just tell me what you need next. So again let us start model question paper 3. So in a previous part 1, we have completed question number 1 from question number 1 to question number 24. In this video we will solve question number 4. Answer the following question. Each question contains 3 marks. So let us begin today's video. If two fair dice are rolled simultaneously you know that together, then find the probability that the sum of the numbers on the top faces is less than 8. Second answer of getting a square number on one of the faces only. So in the answer, first we have to find the sample space S, means we are going to throw 2 dice simultaneously. So there are 36 total number of outcomes. If in one die 1 come, then other die 1 will come, 2 will come, 3 will come, 4 will come, 5 will come, 6 will come, in that way, and then vice versa. So we have 36 total number of outcomes. NS equal to 36. First answer A, the sum of the numbers on the top faces is less than 8, means in one die what is the number coming and other die other number is there, so their sum should be less than 8. So here you can see that 1 is less than 8, 1 2 less than 8, means 1 plus 2 equal to 3, 1 plus 3 equal to 4. In that way you can see that last 6 plus 1 equal to 7 and it is less than 8. If you take 6 plus 2 then it is 8, so it is not valid here, not acceptable. So we have to take the values from sample space. Already we wrote all the sets in the sample space. So out of them we have to choose which are less than 8. So the favorable outcomes NA equal to 21. So our probability P of A equal to NA upon NS, formula favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. So 21 by 36 equal to 7 upon 12. This is our first answer. Second is what? Getting a square number on one of the faces only, means only one square number should come. At a time, means simultaneously 2 squares should not come. It is not acceptable here. So from again this sample space we have to find already we written here our sample space. So from this sample space, again we have to find our favorable outcome. So here you can see that on one die, 1 it is a perfect square number and 2 is not a perfect square number. Same way, 1 perfect square number, 3 is not, 1 perfect square, 5 is not. Same way, uh, in that way, on first die 2 is there and perfect square on the second die. Same way, we have to write all the favorable outcomes. Look, on one die perfect square number is there. So favorable outcomes NA equal to 16. So P of A, probability of event, equal to NA upon NS. So 16 upon 36. So answer, after the removing the common factors, we will get the final answer 4 by 9. Here you can see that everywhere from the marking scheme the marks are mentioned. So each and every step is important here. For the exam perspective, in the beginning of the video, this thing we have discussed. Okay, each and every step should be written by perspective of the board examination. So this is the answer of this question. Let us go for the next. Question number 26. Prove that the lengths of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. This is the theorem 10.2. We know that. So we have to write first data we have to write from the given statement. We have to draw the figure for that. O is the center here. There are 2 points of contacts Q and R, and P is the external point here. So O is the center of the circle, PQ and PR are the tangents drawn from an external point P. To prove, what we have to prove? PQ equal to PR. Then construction, join OP, OQ and OR. Look, everywhere the marks are mentioned here. Half mark for the diagram. Now we will start the proof in triangle. We will prove this two triangle by RHS congruence rule. So in triangle OQP and ORP, these two angles are 90 degrees, that we know that at point of contact where the tangent is there, if we draw the radius, then it is a perpendicular to tangent. So this reason also we have to write OQ perpendicular to PQ and OR perpendicular to PR. Then OQ and OR are radii. So this reason we have to write here, because radii of same circle. OP equal to OP common side. So therefore both the triangles are congruent by RHS rule. So PQ equal to PR, these are the equal tangents by CPCT. CPCT, you know that, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So look, everywhere the marks are there, and then total marks is 3 here. So in that way we have to prove the theorem 10.2 in the board exam. This is the most IMP question for board examination. Now let us go for the next question. Question number 27. Find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial p of x equal to 6x square minus 7x minus 3 and verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. So px equal to 6x square minus 7x minus 3. By splitting method, we will make two part of minus 7x as minus 9x plus 2x. You know that 6 3s are minus 18, and by splitting of it we will get minus 9 and plus 2. Minus 9 plus 2 we will get minus 7, and minus 9 multiplied by 2 we will get minus 18. So this method you know that. So after taking the common we will get the respective steps here. After comparing with 0, we will get the value as x equal to 3 by 2 and x equal to minus 1 by 3. Now again we will write our polynomial. Also we will write the standard form of the quadratic polynomial. We will compare the value of a here, a equal to 6, b equal to minus 7. We have to consider negative sign properly. C equal to minus 3. Why this is? We know that because we have to now verify the relationship of zeros and coefficient. So our x values becomes now one alpha and another is a beta. So this procedure we already learned while we learned the chapter. Now alpha plus beta equal to, we have to add them, then we are getting the 7 plus 6 alpha and beta already we wrote here. Now from the a, B, C, we will calculate minus b upon a. It is also 7 upon 6. So it is proving that alpha plus beta equal to minus b upon a. Same way, product of zeros equal to alpha into beta, and it is minus half, and the relationship is c by a. So it is also minus 1 by 2. So it is also verifying that alpha into beta equal to c upon a. Here also you can see that for every particular steps the marks allotment is there. So write the answers very legibly in board exam. Now let us move on. Next question, question number 28. It is in or of the previous question, internal option. The graph of y equal to px is given in the figure. Write the degree of this polynomial and identify the zeros and hence find the polynomial. So here you can see that parabola is intersecting with x-axis at these 2 points. So we have degree of the polynomial is 2. So from the graph it is very clear this is minus 3 and this value is plus 1. So alpha equal to minus 3 and beta equal to 1. Now zeros of the now sum of the zeros equal to alpha plus beta equal to minus 2 and product of the zeros equal to minus 3. Same way. Now expected polynomial px equal to, this is the formula, you know that x square minus into bracket alpha plus beta bracket over multiply by x plus alpha into beta. If the value of alpha plus beta and alpha into beta in the formula, then we will get our required quadratic polynomial x square plus 2x minus 3. You can see here each step how the allotted marks are there. Next question, question number 28. In an isosceles triangle PQR, PQ equal to PR, the angular bisector of angle P meets QR at O, then prove that OQ upon OR equal to 1. So this is from the out of the syllabus question, but very easy. This question is not given in the textbook syllabus, but we can easily prove this theorem or this proved type of sum by the learnt concept. So first we will write the given here from the given question. Okay, triangle PQR is an isosceles triangle where PQ equal to PR it is given. Very clearly it is given. PQ equal to, this is P, Q and R. A line segment PO, this is PO, is the angle bisector of angle P, meeting the base QR at point O. We have to prove OQ upon OR equal to 1. So we will take these two triangles. These triangles are very clearly visible here. We will try to prove them congruent. So in these two triangles, this is already given PQ equal to PR, given property of isosceles triangle These angles are equal because it is a bisector. It is also given angle bisector. Then it may make two equal angles, and PO equal to PO. It is a common side. So very clear, side, angle, side. So by side angle side criteria, we can prove both the triangle congruent. So by the property of congruent parts of congruent triangles, CPCTC, the corresponding sides of triangle POQ and triangle POR must be equal in the length. So we can write OQ of equal to OR. These are equal now. So OQ equal to OR. So if you bring OR from RHS to LHS, then it will come as a denominator of OQ. So here 1 will remain, here 1 will remain. So we will get our required result OQ upon OR equal to 1. So looking a very difficult question, but if we start to write, it is a very easy question. So students, do not leave this easy question in board exam, and try, learn, prepare and get your marks. Okay, let us move for the next question. Here also internal option is there. ABCD is a parallelogram. E is a point on BC. Diagonal BD intersects the line joining A and E at F. Prove that DF multiplied by EF equal to FB multiplied by FA. So in triangle means we will take these two triangle congruent. Means we will try to prove these two triangle congruent. This diagram by given data that you can see here. So we will take this triangle in the parallelogram ABCD. Here it is very clear AD parallel to BC because it is a parallelogram, and BD, this diagonal BD becoming transversal for them. So here you can see that this angle number we have given the name. This is angle number 1, it is a 2, it is a 3 and it is 4. So 4 and 3 means angle FDA. FDA and FBE are equal by alternate angle. Another given fact is that the line segment AE acts as a transversal here. AE where this is. It is also as a transversal because it is intersecting two parallel lines. So therefore DAF means this angle, DAF means this angle, and DF means this, and BEF means this angle. They are also equal by the alternate pairs of angles, alternate interior angles. And this 1 and 2, they are vertically opposite angles. They are shown here, 1 and 2. So by the angle, we got here 3 angle, 1, 2 and 3. So we can write 3 times A like angle, or also we can write 2 times only because it is also valid by angle similarity criteria. Both the triangles are similar triangle. So after proving the similarity, we can write the ratio of this similar triangle, that AF upon EF equal to FD upon FB equal to AD upon EB. So here you can see here, check your result. Here one result is not required. Which one? Okay, last result, AD and EB. AD and EB is not there anywhere in the result. So leave it and compare only this result here. Take this ratio, equal ratio here and proceed it. So now do the cross multiplication. Look, cross multiplication. Then you will get AF multiplied by FB and EF multiplied by FD. So after writing properly them as per the given questions, you will get DF. FD means DF. EF, it is as it is EF. FB multiplied by AF means FA. So in that way we can prove the question here, means prove that type of sum. So here it is also looking difficult, but not a difficult question. You can see here by concept of the alternate angle, parallel line and transversal, and proving the similarity of true triangle, we can easily prove the answer. Okay, let us move for the next question. Question number 29. It is from the coordinate geometry. Four coordinates are given here for the parallelogram as shown in the figure. Then find the values of x and y. So here A 1y, B 4 3, C x 6 and D 3 5. It is also given here. So you know that the property of parallelogram, diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. So this point is the midpoint here. Midpoint for both the diagonal. So we can use the midpoint formula for both the diagonal. Midpoint of diagonal AC and midpoint of diagonal BD. So we have written the same formula for both. This is the formula only here. So now comparison of coordinate A1y as x1y1, C x6 as x2y2, same way B43 as x1y1 and D35 as x2y2. This is the diagonal AC and diagonal BD. Now using the midpoint formula, you will get this expression. If you simplify more here, then you will get 1 plus x by 2 equal to 7 by 2. Same here, y plus 6 by 2 equal to 8 by 2. After simplification, you will get x equal to 6 and y equal to 2. These are the required values of the given coordinates. So using the midpoint formula, we can easily prove we can easily find the answer. Okay, let us move for the next question. This is question number 30. Arcs are drawn. Question number 30. Arcs are drawn in a square ABCD with A, B, C and D are the centers. Look, this is the center of this circle. Same way, these are the part of the circle. So ABCD are as the centers of the circles of radius 3.5 centimeter as shown in the figure. If the area of the square is 144 centimeter square, then find the perimeter of PQR STUVWP. P, then Q, then R, then S, then T, then U, V, then W, and then again we have to reach. Means this diagram's perimeter we have to find. So now the area is given 144. We know the formula of square, area of the square. Area of square is what? Square is what? Side square. We know that this is the formula. So using this formula, if we find the side of the square, then we have to find the square root of 144, and then the measure of the side is 12 centimeter. Square root of 144 is 12. Now these all are equal because it is given here. PW that we have to find. PW, QR, ST, UV all are equal, and side of the square is 12, and we know that suppose let us do for one side. This is 3.5, this measure. This is also 3.5 because all the radius are equal. So 3.5 is what? 7 centimeter. total measure is what? 12 centimeter. So if we subtract 7 from 12, then we will get the value of PW. So in that way, PW, QR, ST and UV are equal. So 12 minus 7 equal to 5 centimeter. This is the value of all this segment, because their length are equal of their length are equal 5 centimeter. Now PQ, RS, TU and VW also the length of an arc. These are the arc, means these are the arc. So all the four arc also equal here. We know the arc formula. What is the arc formula? Okay, theta by 360 multiply by 2 pi r. Theta here, this angle is 90 degree here because it is a square. So 90, the value 2 here, pi 22 by 7 and the radius 3.5, downside this 360. So we will keep all the formula. After simplifying, we are getting 22 by 4, and the more simplification leads toward the answer 5.5 centimeter. So this is the value of one arc PQ. Look, so and we written here all arc are equal. So now perimeter of given diagram is PQ plus RS plus TU plus UV plus QR plus ST plus UV plus PW. You see in the diagram, and already we found here both the values here. So let us keep all the values here, then we will get the final answer 42 centimeter here. So this question is from the areas related to circles, and here this also not in the syllabus, from the out of the syllabus, but very easy questions we can find answer easily here. Let us move for the next question. Now very easy question from central tendency of measurement statistics. Question number 31, find the mean for the following frequency distribution table. So class interval given and their frequency given. So we will take the very easy method here because they have not mentioned any method here. So we can take a very simple method, direct method here. So this frequency already given here. So we have to write again the class interval we have to write. Now we have to find the midpoint or class mark here, xi. We know that midpoint or class mark both are same. So how we will find? We will take the average of them. 5 plus 15, 5 plus 15 divide by 2. You know that 20 by 2. So it is equal to 2. So 20 by 2 is then it is equal to 10. So in that way we have to find the midpoint for each one. Then multiplication of Fi/Xi. So we will get 660. So this is sigma Fi/Xi. Sigma, you know that sum of Fi/Xi. And the total of the frequency is sigma Fi equal to 20. Now mean formula I also discussed in the one of the videos. Write the formula properly. If you write the formula, then you are eligible for the whatever the marks allotted for them. So without fail, write the formula whether you know the answer or do not know the answer. Must write the formula. So mean x bar equal to sigma Fi/Xi divided by sigma Fi, half marks. Then keep the value and get your answer. Your answer is 33. So after calculating correct value, you will get another half marks. Now next question, it is in the internal option of the given question. Here the mode you have to find. So you know that in mode we have not to make a answer table. So class interval and frequency are given. So from the frequency distribution table we find that model class interval, and you know that highest frequency is 8. So 1520 is the model class and 15 is the value of L here, L equal to 15. F0 is the frequency of previous class, 5. F1 is the frequency of model class. F2 is the frequency of next class, and H is the class size of the any class. So here it is a 5. So this is the formula. Again you can see that half marks. Mod equal to L plus into the bracket F1 minus F0 divide by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 bracket complete multiply by H. Keep all the value that we have discussed here and written here. Keep all the value here. Simplify properly. Do the proper board mass means uh, as per requirement division, multiplication, addition and subtraction by respective order and get the answer. We will get 17.14. This is the mode of the given data. So got it, students? Very easy way we have find the answer. Also the method is very easy. So learn and prepare the sum. Okay, let us go. Question number 32. The difference between the altitude and base of a right angle triangle, you know that okay, this is the base and this is the altitude. So right angle triangle is 5 centimeter. Difference is given. They have not given any value of altitude or base, but the difference is 5 centimeter. Look here. And the area of the triangle is 150 centimeter square. Then find the base and altitude of the triangle. Means we have to find both these unknown values. So supposition, let altitude of a triangle be x. So one is x, then another is a y centimeter. Their difference is 5 centimeters. So we are considering here, so means supposing altitude is larger here. So x minus y equal to 5. Let us make y subject, means we are writing the y in terms of x here. So y equal to x minus 5. You can see here half marks. Now area of the triangle, this is the area triangle formula. Half base and height, means this is the base and this is height. So multiplication order we can write anyway. So this you know. So 150 already given, half x into y. So 300, 2 is multiplied with 150, so 300. X we are writing as it is, and in place of y we are writing x minus 5. We are substituting the value of y in terms of x. So we are getting the quadratic equation here. X square minus 5x minus 300 equal to 0. Let us solve this quadratic equation by splitting method. Look, you can see here, case this is the splitting method here. So we will have two factor, x plus 15, x minus 20 equal to 0. Then we have comparison with 0. Then we will have two values as x equal to minus 15 or x equal to 20. So negative value is not possible because they are the measure of the side. So negative value not be considered. So it is also we have to write here. It cannot be, length cannot be negative. So altitude of a triangle is 20 centimeter because x equal to 20 centimeter. And the difference means base y equal to x minus 5. So base equal to 15 centimeter. So this is the sum from the quadratic equation given in the word problem, case study type question. So we have solved here. So next question. Okay, very fine question. 33 question number, trigonometry. 2 cos 60 degree, tan 45 degree minus 3 cosec 60 degree divided by root 3 sec 30 degree plus 2 cos 60 degree plus cot 45 degree. Here there is no need to write LHS. You have to write again this expression here, and then you have to keep the value of them here. So the value of cos 60, you know that from the trigonometry table. We have already prepared the trigonometric table for each trigonometric ratios. So cos 60 is 1 by 2, tan 45 is 1, cosec 60 is 2 upon root 3. Same way sec 30 equal to 2 upon root 3. Cos 60 equal to half and cot 45 equal to 1. Now look, this is the deal of the LCM. So we have to take very carefully the LCM. So after taking the LCM, we will reach on this step. If you do not know the LCM, how to take the LCM, comment in the comment box. I will after completion of this model question paper, I will try to teach again the LCM of the fraction. So comment in the comment box if you are facing any problem how to take the LCM. So we will get here 0 here as a final answer here. So with passion complete the sum, keep all the values properly. Look here, for this keeping the value for this entire step, the 1.5 marks here. Look, this is the pattern of the marking scheme provided by the board. Okay student, so maintain the things in board exam, write the answer very legibly. So let us go in the next question. It is in the internal option again. Prove that cos cube theta plus sin cube theta divided by cos theta plus sin theta plus cos cube theta minus sin cube theta divided by cos theta minus sin theta equal to 2. Here it is compulsory. We have to take the LHS here. So in the LHS we keep the given value. Now we will make the isolation for both the term. Now what we will do here, look here, the cube is there, so we will write the identity here for their cube. We know that this is the cube identity, a cube plus b cube equal to a plus b into the bracket a square minus ab plus b square. Same way for the negative, a cube minus b cube equal to a minus b in the bracket a square plus ab plus b square. You can see that these algebraic identities are used only here. This is the plus and this is the minus here. So this is the first bracket, second bracket. Now you can see in the both individual bracket, this is a cos square theta plus sin square theta, so it is a 1 here. Look, same way here also cos square theta plus sin square theta, so it is also 1 here. So now after reaching on this, you can see here this bracket is same in the numerator and denominator in both the terms, so it will be cut. Look, cut. So you will get 1 minus cos theta sin theta and 1 plus cos theta sin theta as addition. So these are also opposite numbers, so they will be cut. So 1 plus 1 equal to 2 equal to RHS. So LHS equal to RHS. So 3 marks question. Okay students, understood? So each and everything is presented here by the board pattern only. Okay, so let us go for the next. Answer the following. Now 5th number question. Here you have to answer 4 questions. Each question contains 4 marks here. Answer the following questions. Question number 34. Find the solution of the given pair of linear equation by graphical method. If you have noticed properly, so in a previous model question paper also we have practiced the graphical method. So here equations are given very easy, so there is no more difficulty to prepare their solutions. Always consider the value in that way of any variable. Other variable you will get only in the form of the integer. So if you are getting any fraction, then avoid this value, because why? Fraction we will face the difficulty there for plotting. So x plus 2y equal to 8 here. So if we consider x equal to 0, if we keep the x equal to 0 here, then y equal to 4. If we take x equal to 8, then y equal to 0. Same way, if we take x equal to 0 here, then y equal to 5, and x equal to 5, then y equal to 0. So let us plot these points. First we have to plot these points and we have to construct a line first for them. So this is the graph of first line, x plus 2y equal to 8, and this line is for a x plus y equal to 5. Right, student? This is so these points look in the graph. I am plotting your point because the graph paper is some little minimized, so values are we have to see properly here. Okay, look, first x 0, then y 4, x 0, then y 4, then this is this point, then x 8, then y 0, then this is point. So these are the points of first line. Then for the second, x 0, y 5. So x 0, y 5 means this point, and x 5, y 0 means this point. So if you join here, they have taken the another point here in the graph. If you join, then again your line will pass from this only. Okay, so this is your solution. So your solution is what here? Okay, x equal to 4 and y equal to 2. So from the graph, this is the solution. Next question, question number 35. Okay, and now this is from the AP. Here also you will get internal option. Okay, in an arithmetic progression consists of 4 terms whose sum is 32. There are 4 terms and their sum is 32. So first of all we have to suppose. Okay, let the consecutive terms of the AP is a minus 3d, then a minus d, then a plus d, then a plus 3d. In that way we have to we have to suppose for the 4 terms. Now their sum is 32. So if you solve this equation, then you will get the value of a. So from the first condition we will be getting the first term, a equal to 8. Now the second, the ratio of the product of first and last term. First means this and last means this. So their product, this is their product. Okay, so if you multiply them, then this is the product there. The value of a we are keeping here. So after multiplying we are getting 64 minus 9d square. And same way the product of second and third terms. So product of second and third term. So second and third term means middle terms. So their product is a square minus d square. Here also we have kept the value of a equal to 8. So we are getting 64 minus d square. Now their ratio means their division. 64 minus 9d square divided by 64 minus d square equal to 7 by 15. After simplifying one by one step, we will reach to d square equal to 8 by 2 and d square equal to 4. So d square equal to 4. So we will take the, because d may positive or negative, so we have to consider both the value plus or minus 2. So when a equal to 8 and d equal to 2. So here we are considering one value plus value, then d equal to 2. So the 4 consecutive numbers are first term we have considered as a minus 3d. So if we keep value of a and d here, then we will be getting 2. Same way second term a minus d, then answer is 6. Third term a plus d, then answer is 10. Fourth term a plus 3d, answer is 14. So our required AP is 2, 6, 10, 14. Okay. So in that way, we have to find the required AP from finding the value of A and D. Next question, it is a word problem, case study question. Okay, a book contains 432 pages. A student wants to read fixed number of pages of the book daily. He reads 25 pages on the first day. So 25 is the first term, it is very clear. From the next day onwards, he decided to read 2 pages. So D equal to 2. In that way, we have to make the conclusion. Now, term formula an equal to a plus n minus 1d. So, read the question. Okay. Then what he read on the previous day. By using formula, find how many pages will he read on the 12th day. Means we have to find a value of A12. So A12 value v of A we have, value of n we have, value of d we have. We will keep all the value, then we will find the value 47. Means 12th day he will student will complete 47 pages. So the students will read 47 pages on 12th day. Now the next question. Find the number of days the student takes to read the book completely. So total pages are 432. So how many days student will take to read the complete book? So for that we have to find the sum formula, because Sn equal to 432 means the sum of all the terms is 432 pages. Total number of pages are 432. So sum formula Sn equal to 432. The n we don't know here, number of days here. So after keeping all the value, we are getting the quadratic equation here. It is divisible by 2, so divide it, then make the factor by splitting method. Then you will get the 2 factor n plus 36 and n minus 12. After comparing with 0, you will have two values, n equal to minus 36 or n equal to 12. So number of days cannot be negative, so he completes the book in 12 days only. Okay. So next question. So these are the theorem. Students, here I gave the proof of both the theorem from triangle lesson. But these theorems are discussed already in the previous videos. So here also description is there. The explanation is given on the previous video. If you want to watch again the explanation, then go through the video and find it. So here we are not wasting our time. So the description is there. You may go with the description for the given theorem. Prove that if in two triangles corresponding angles are equal, then their corresponding sides are in the same ratio or in a same proportion, and hence the two triangles are similar. So go through it, understand. If you do not understand, then give the comment in the comment box. I will again try to explain the theorems, this and the upcoming theorem again in the any other video. Okay, so let us go ahead. This theorem also already discussed in the previous videos. To prove that if one angle of a triangle is equal to one angle of the other triangle and the sides including these angles are proportional, then the two triangles are similar. Okay, so as discussed, let us move ahead. So question number 37, trigonometry. A straight highway leads to the foot of a tower as shown in the figure. Okay, highway is there. This is the tower and this is highway. Okay, so foot of the tower as shown in the figure. A person standing at the top of the tower. Person is here, top of the tower. Observes a car at the point C. Car is here with an angle of depression 60. Means this horizontal line made by the observer and the angle of depression is 60 degree, which is moving away from the foot of the tower with a uniform speed. Means car is going in this direction, horizontal direction. So with a uniform speed. 6 seconds later, look, science formula. 6 seconds later, the person observes the car at the point B here. And at that time, the angle of depression of the car is found 30 degree. Find the time taken by the car to reach the point B from the foot of the tower. Means car has started from here D and car reached to B. So we have to find the total time of this. So if the height of the tower is 30 meter, tower's height is 30 meter. Then find the distance between the top of the tower and point B. So these two things we have to find. Okay, distance between the top, or this also distance between the top of the tower and point B, and the total time taken. Okay. So how to find? Let us see. So we will write all the things. Okay, distance travelled by the car from the starting point towards the tower is in a 6 seconds is BC. Look, this is a BC in 6 seconds. Distance travelled by the car after 6 seconds towards the tower is CD. So student, by mistake here in this sum, it is written car is going away from the tower. But in the explanations, we have written car is moving towards the tower. So first car is coming from B to C, and then car is going towards the C to D. So this explanation given in that way. So you try to understand in both way. It is means right. Exact that means what? Car is moving either B to D or D to B. So total time we have to find here. So science formula, speed equal to distance by time. After using it, we will find our required result. So the speed of the car is calculated using the distance BC and time 6 seconds. So using distance and speed, the time to reach foot can be calculated. Okay, it is written. Now we will take first triangle ABD. Triangle ABD means this triangle. ABD means whole triangle this. So tan 30 equal to AD upon BD, and required value then BD equal to AD root 3. And same way we will take the triangle ACD. So the tan 60. How tan 30 and 60? So you know that by alternate angle concept, this 60 degree becomes here by the concept of this is 60 degree and this becoming 30 degree. So when we take the triangle, then we have to use in that way. So in triangle ACD tan 60, we will take then the value of AD equal to CD root 3. You know that. You can see here, here the AD is unknown and we found the value of AD in terms of CD. Okay. So let us substitute here from 1 and 2 here. Look, 1 and 2. We have substitute. So BD equal to BC plus CD, and here we kept the value. So after multiplication 3CD. So BC plus CD equal to BC, and therefore BC equal to 2CD. Because here there is a simplification between CD and 3CD. Look, so that is why 2CD here. So distance travelled by the car from the starting point towards the tower in 6 seconds equal to BC. Now in the earlier we discussed science formula in 6 seconds. So by modifying the speed formula, distance by time. So BC by 6. So we will get BC, we seen here 2CD. So 2 CD by 6, so CD by 3. So the speed of the car is CD by 3 meter per second. Now let us try to find the value of the means CD. We have to search how the CD is there. So distance traveled by the car from point C towards the tower is equal to CD. So time to cover the distance CD at the speed of CD by 3 meter per second. Again we will take the science formula. Then distance is CD and speed we have found here. Look, CD by 3. So in place of speed we will keep this value. So CD cut, then 3. So the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower from point C is 3 seconds. Okay. So next question, last questions. It has also internal option. Okay. Two solid cones of radii equal to the base radius of the cylinder are hollowed out from it as shown in the figure. The ratio of the volumes of cones is 2:1. Both the cones are different, but the radius are same. The diameter and height of the cylinder are 6 and 21 centimeter respectively. Find the height, volume of cones, also find the volume of the remaining portion of the cylinder after the cones are hollowed out. So from the figure, look here. Okay, radius of a cone. Radius of a cone equal to diameter 6, so 3 centimeter. Radius of cone B equal to same 3 centimeter. Suppose this is the A and this is B. Okay, let the height of the cone A be H1 and the height of the cone B equal to 21 minus H1 because total height is 21. So volume of cone, this is the volume formula. Okay, half pi r square h. So we will keep the value of the radius here, 3 here. So we will get 3 pi h1 centimeter cube. Same way the volume of cone B equal to same formula and we will get this one. So after simplification we will get 63 pi minus 3 pi h1 centimeter cube. Given volume of a cone, now the ratio, look, the ratio is 2:1. So volume of cone A equal to 2 times volume of cone B, because you can see that okay, if we keep the values, because here 2:1, so 2 is first here, A, and 1 is the second. So it is very clear that cone of A is double than cone of B. So volume of cone A is double than volume of cone B. So that is why it is written here that volume of cone A equal to 2 times volume of cone B. Now we already found the volume that we will keep here in this formula. Then after the simplifying each step very carefully, after keeping the value of pi as well, so we are getting the height h1 equal to 14 centimeter. Same way we will find, because we know that there is the subtraction of height there, we wrote in the beginning. So height of the cone B equal to 7 centimeter. And now this unknown value, if we again keep in the volume formula, then we will get the volume of the cone A. So from this we can find the volume of the cone B. Now volume of the cylinders. Cylinder formula is pi r square h. So here also we keep the value all. Then this is the volume of the cylinder. Now volume of the remaining portion. So if we subtract volume of both cone from volume of cylinder, then we will get the volume of the remaining portion here. So all the value this we found here, this we are keeping here. So we will get 396 centimeter cube. So therefore the volume of the remaining portion is 396 centimeter cube. So in that way we have to solve the sum. Okay, the last sum in the internal option. A rectangular wooden block has length 40 cm, breadth 30 cm and height 7.5 cm. From this block, a cone of radius 10 cm is drilled out, as shown in the figure. Find the volume and surface area of the remaining solid. So, length, breadth and height are given here. Radius of the cone given, height of the cone given. So first we will find the volume of cuboid by L into B into H formula and the volume of the cone by 1/3 pi r square H. Then the volume of the remaining solid equal to what? Okay, volume of cuboid minus volume of cone. This is very clear here. So we wrote the formula, we will keep here, then we will keep the numerical values and then the subtraction, we will get 8214 centimeter cube. Now we need the slant height here. So we use the relationship formula between slant height, straight height and radius. Then we will get the 12.5 centimeter. Okay. Then the surface area of the remaining solid equal to TSA of cuboid plus CSA of cone minus pi r square. Pi r square means upper hollow part of the cone. So this is the TSA of cuboid, CSA of cone and this is for the upper part of the cone, means base part of the cone. So after keeping all the value and simplification properly, we will get answer 3529 centimeter square approx, because the answer in going in that way 4 digit. So if we rounding off, then we are getting this answer here approximately. So surface area of the remaining solid is 3529 centimeter square approx. So here students, we have completed the model question paper 3. Now in the next video we will start the last model question paper number 4. We will solve this question paper, then you can study and practice all the 4 model question paper and you can earn better in your board exam. So wait for the next video. Till then, learn and prepare this all 3 model question paper. If any doubt is there, any question is there, then post your questions in a comment section below. Thank you.